So when I said that I loved reading The Secret Government, and I said it's nothing that I don't know, it's just, it's great to see it in print, and it's great to have it more of a easy level to understand. Well, our cosmic origin is, to me, a lot more harder to understand. So I put on the title the words you need to look up. We've got quantum fluctuations and cosmic inflation. And I'll go ahead and read this paragraph. Bottom of 7, top of page 8. But yeah, The Secret Government to me is much easier to understand, but that's just my opinion. For instance, living in a multiverse was suggested when astronomers and cosmologists discovered that space was flat, not curved, as proposed by Einstein. This was the first clue in providing evidence that indicated space was infinite and expanding at an extraordinary rate. The second piece of evidence came when cosmologists discovered a phenomenon known as quantum fluctuations and cosmic inflation. So those are two things we can look up today. You can look up today if you're interested. I'll have to do my homework. Okay, because these are big words and they're big subjects. Right now, I just finished chapter 7, I think it was, reformations of the churches and the cabal and how everything got to where it is today. And now I'm on protocols. All this is deep stuff, and the only reason I'm bringing it up and studying it is because we need to take our mind off of the bullshit matrix stuff, and we need to really focus on what we're doing here. Okay? So his hair looks like my hair right now. We've got Page of Cups randomly at the bottom. I'm sitting in the sunshine and my hair is just kind of all over the place. I look like the Page of Cups from the Lightseer deck. Okay, this wanted to fall out right in my lap. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Isn't that something? And it felt really thick. The King of Cups felt like 2 cards. So the King of Cups is also something else. The Queen of Pentacles. So those both fell out right in my lap. So we've got lots of action in the love department because of the Page of Cups. And then we've got the King of Cups. I'm drawn to his finger in the bowl, or his finger in the red cup, or his finger in the sand there. The other one pointing to the starfish. It's kind of like, I've got this shit figured out, and the Page of Cups is action. I'm going towards the Queen of Pentacles and pull them sticks out of her hair. She's got sticks in her hair. Okay, she's holding the pentacles, so she's not going to be a gold digger for him, and he's happy about that. Okay, yeah, the King of Wands. I said he was 2 kings, so he's the King of Wands and he's the King of Cups, but that's good because my King of Wands has put down the ego and he is using his creativity. Okay, so that's what I'm getting, and fueling that is the King of Pentacles. So you've got 3 kings, and the King of Pentacles is going towards the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's funny because when I felt the King of Cups, it felt really thick. It felt like there were 2 or 3 cards stuck together. And I knew he was more than one king. Look at that, right after it. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, all going towards the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then the top of the deck, we have why? Because he got in touch with his higher self, and there's so much light coming in. There's so much light coming in that the Judgment card, you can't even really see it. There's so much light coming in. Judgment. What a bright shine. And under Judgment is 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want equal give and take. The Queen of Pentacles wants the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles wants the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to give love. He's ready for love. He wants to give his creativity to somebody. He's sick of holding his creativity in the laundry room, you know? It's like there's a whole vast world out there, and he's stuck in the laundry room, banging the girl at the party, holding his music in the dryer. Yeah, it's time. 10 of Cups and the Sun. Fantasyland, the light is shining on Fantasyland. We're going to make Fantasyland a reality. It's a favorable outcome, the sun. And it is so shiny in here, I can't even see the video. So that is really wild. That's a great reading. We're going to leave that one right there. Okay, so that's our first little reading, right? And underneath the Nine of Pentacles, underneath the King of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. There's Holy, the dove. That's the Queen of Pentacles, white dove. Born in 2001. And underneath that was the Tower. So with the Tower and Judgment being called, everybody knows what they're supposed to do. Everybody knows what they're doing. Like I said, he had his fingers in the sand, just saying, yep, I picked the red one. Okay, so very good. Let's continue on. I want to do a few cards from Tasha's deck. Silence. These wanted to fall out. We've got happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment. Now that's the Sun card again. Okay, you see the Sun card? That's Tasha's deck, the Sun card, and that wanted to come out. And then my Castle, abundance, financial stability, and blessings. There's my Castle card. Try to get it where you can see it. So the 10 of Cups and the Sun card that came out in that deck just came out again in this deck, because this is the 10 of Cups and the Sun card. Now, how can that be, right? Bottom of the deck, victory will be yours. What a beautiful reading. And the top of the deck is, the only warning is you have to let go of past pain, anger, bitterment, and resentment. Can't carry any of that along with you. So it's kind of like I told you, we're going on a trip, and the airplane people, right? They won't let you take your shampoo. They won't let you take your bottle of conditioner. You're going to have to leave the past behind, okay? You can buy new stuff when we get there. And also, don't be mad, don't be discouraged, don't be bitter, and no resentment. So that was beautiful reading. And I want to leave that one right there, because that was exactly the same exact, with the Tower card being the end card, and then the resentment and the bitterness warning. Repeat message. Okay, now we'll talk to St. Michael. We'll ask St. Michael, do you have anything for us to hear today? You do? What is it? Oh, innocence. Okay? And that goes along with the resentment, the bitterness, letting go of the past. You've done nothing wrong. Whatever you did to get to this point. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention, top of the deck. So you did nothing wrong. You're here for this reason. You're here for this purpose. Keep your eyes focused. Keep them focused, okay? Underneath the innocent card, St. Michael says, honor and trust your feelings. So definitely honor and trust your feelings. You've done nothing wrong. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention, and the Sun card again, the favorable outcome. So St. Michael just repeated the last two readings, and we'll do one more reading with Divinely Guided Tarot. You got the same message 3 times. So, nothing to fear, underdog is here. Remember that cartoon? Okay, do you have anything to tell us as in a warning? What can mess up this this favorable outcome, this picking the red cup, this nothing to fear, underdog is here? Now, back to the title, quantum fluctuations, was it? I'll have to check again because I can't even remember. Quantum fluctuations and cosmic inflation. The reason I went back to that is because when you look up the meanings of it, we're gonna just see once. Definition of quantum fluctuation.
In physics, a quantum fluctuation refers to the temporary, random changes in energy within a specific region of spacetime.
Okay, so the uncertainty principle, all right? Temporary random changes in energy. That's exactly why I had to look this up, because they're telling me that you don't need cards at the moment. Your warning is in the title of your video, and it says, be careful of changes in energy. So 1 minute you're feeling really good, you pick the red cup, you're out of the laundry room, you're moving forward, going to get them sticks out of the Queen of Pentacles hair, and then there's a change of energy, and you're starting to feel scared. You're starting to feel fear, okay? So being uncertain of your choice, being uncertain of the future, okay? So that's our warning. Our warning is quantum fluctuation. And the other word was what? Cosmic inflation. Definition of cosmic inflation.
According to Wikipedia, in physical cosmology, cosmic inflation, cosmological inflation, or just inflation, is a theory of exponential expansion of space in the very early universe.
Okay, so they're telling me that we need to stay grounded because we're on all different dimensions. And the other warning is don't get too unbalanced. Don't get too much into 5D and higher. Know that you're with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You guys are already together, 5D and higher. You've already picked the red one. You're already out of the laundry room. You just need to keep moving forward, but don't get unbalanced, because it can get really easy to, following the inflational period, the universe continued to expand, but at a slower rate. Okay, what are quantum fluctuations and cosmic inflation? Quantum fluctuations are thought to seed in energies arising during cosmic inflation, during which the initial metastable state of the inflation field slow rolls, okay, down to the potential of a more stable vacuum. So they're telling me in English to slow your roll and be stable. And that's just what I said with the balance. So that was definitely what we needed to hear, and now you probably don't have to do your homework. Sacrifice is in reverse. So I don't do pagan holidays anymore, but I love Jesus and I love the Jesus um, consciousness and I love his sacrifice. But that's all past. Sacrifice is over. There's no more dwelling on the old belief system. Once you reach a higher level, you become that consciousness. So if you're still on a lower level where you're celebrating his sacrifice, that's fine. That's not for me to tell you, but I'm just letting you know that it's in reverse because when you do read The Secret Government, you will find out how religion and the Catholic Church and all that kind of stuff was made to stop our ascension. So that stuff's over. It's in reverse. And fueling that is the Akashic Records. And that's just telling you that I'm telling you the truth, but you're going to have to dive into that stuff yourself. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. I know this stuff to be true. Sure, 10, 20 years ago, we were all probably sitting in church this weekend, but not no more because our eyes have been opened. And we have air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I don't do astrology anymore either because that's an old belief system to me, okay? But I'm drawn to just breathe, stay balanced, and the karma part is over too. You have worked on your karmic assignments really hard, and you're showing up as three kings going towards a queen of pentacles. You're showing up as very, very balanced out of the laundry room, and your karma has been cleansed. Now, we had the judgment card, and this says God's judgment has been done. All things have been returned to sender, and there's no more pain and suffering for you and your new assignment. So that is really good. This is a really, really good reading. There's no warnings. Everything's the sun. Everything's a favorable outcome. We'll get underneath the Akashic Records is there's no more shape-shifting energy because that's in reverse. So everything that was going on isn't going on in this new assignment. Now, if you're not on your new assignment, you're still going to church, you still have old beliefs, but you are listening to this video, then you're trying and you're getting there. And I'm just telling you what's ahead of you is that the old belief system has to be smashed. Just like I said, the addictions have to go. Dive deeper into getting a regression, into finding out who you really are. Who are you? And the devil in reverse. So that's a great way to end it because the devil in reverse is just saying that the addictions, the destructive behavior, the toxicity, and the dark attachments have been gone. They have been lifted. Now, once again, if you're watching this video and you're not relating, because everything resonates, if you're not relating to this message, this is your future. Okay, I said I'm not a future reader, but this is your future energy. If you are resonating, relating everything to what I'm saying, right? This is awesome. You, one of you, okay, has to just go to the other one. So whoever is the one going towards their partner, keep going. Everything's done. Favorable outcome. 10 of Cups, Sun card, 3 times. What a beautiful outcome. The devil in reverse. Sacrifice in reverse. I'm just in awe. I just sit here in the sun and sun gaze. That's a really good song. Sun gazing. I think that was on last month's playlist. And I'm also hearing I'll Be by Ed McCain, I believe it is. And that's on a prior playlist. So I'm not going to put them on my April playlist. And I'm not going to do any shorts. I'm just going to sun gaze for a while. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.